Welcome, everybody, to episode 84 of the effing title. Last week we had Fedge. This week we have the reigning, defending, universal, intercontinental, heavyweight, world champion, Scratchy Golf. Rob, how you doing?
Straight. Damn straight.
All right, as you guys can see, we got a little bit of a different look now because we got the overall records and we got the locks in. All of us went 1-0 in our locks. Me and Scratchy went 9-7. Fedge went 8-8. So like I said, we got Fedge. We had Fedge last week. We have Scratchy this week. Maybe one of these weeks we'll get both of them. But for as of right now, we're just lucky to be able to have one of the two of them. So let's just quickly hit on last week. Real quick. Let's just talk a little bit about last week. What's some of the things that you thought about this past week, Rob?
The Eagles are good.
Jameis Winston's eye surgery was a success.
Well, I mean, yes, but the Saints as a whole, their offense is very good. Green Bay, it's starting to show that Aaron Rodgers did nothing this offseason because he doesn't want to be there.
Mm-hmm.
And the AFC East is, until the Bills can show us they can run the ball, I think it's up for grabs.
Fair. All right, there we go. There's the review of last week. Nice quick review. Now we're going into this week's picks. Thursday night football, tomorrow night or tonight, depending on where you are. We got the New York Giants at the Washington football team. I'm going to go Giants.
Yeah, I know we kind of talked about this before, but a lot of my picks I might end up changing.
Mm-hmm. Fedge is also going Giants. Just so you know. I'm having a hard time spelling Giants right now.
I was going to go with the Giants, but because obviously the injury to Washington, but I don't think the Giants can score on the Washington's defense.
Oh!
So I think you're going to see a real great 10-7 football game where the Washington football team pulls it out.
See, now you make me want to switch over. Now you won't make me want to say any. It's funny because like all you need to do right now for me to switch any of my picks to Washington is just say their defense, and immediately I'm like, ooh, because that front line is just absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so now moving on, we're going to look at I just think I'm going with the Giants just because I think the Fitz injury is going to hit them harder than I think all of us are going to realize. That's my thing.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
So now moving on to the beginning of Sunday football, the 1 p.m. the slots. We got Patriots at Jets. I'm gonna go Patriots.
I'm gonna go Patriots until the Jets, especially now that the Jets lost Mekhi Becton for a while. It looks like I won't be surprised at all if you see the Jets struggle to win a game.
Well, there we go. We got the first universal pick across the board. All three of us are going Patriots. Yeah, no, the Jets is still a dumpster fire until they can show me that they can actually do something.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going Patriots because I feel like that team is just going to get better and better as the season goes on, and Mac Jones kind of figures more stuff out, and they figure out how to play around him.
The Jets will be good in 3 years.
Yes, they're one of those like future teams. Broncos at Jaguars.
You got to be impressed with the Broncos last week.
I am, but
and you got to be really unimpressed with the Jaguars last week. I
hate Teddy Bridgewater, man. I really do not like Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. I mean, obviously, we'll see how.
I'm gonna go Broncos.
We'll see. I know what's his face, the other Alabama receiver that plays for the Broncos, got banged up last week, so we'll
Jerry
see
Jeudy?
if he plays. Yeah, but I don't know. You can't pick Jacksonville any game.
Not right now. Not
No,
right
you
now.
just
Like
can't.
I thought going into looking at preseason alone, I thought they looked okay, right? Then after seeing game one, it's like oh.
I won't pick them again.
Yeah, I mean it's. Well, and then this is the other thing as well. To really quickly hit on this, one of the things I've been seeing online is how fast does Urban Meyer leave and go to USC? I've been seeing a lot of that online recently.
He's not going back to college.
See, that's what I think as well. But I mean,
There's nothing left to prove.
I feel like if there was any one of the schools that would be able to bring him back, I feel like USC is that school. But
there's nothing left to prove.
Bills at Dolphins.
I mean, I like the Dolphins are a decent team, but they lost their starting nose tackle, Raekwon Davis, and Tua doesn't look that good right now.
True.
And I don't think the Bills are going to struggle to throw the ball against them.
Fair.
And again, the Bills lost to the Steelers mainly because their special teams shit down their leg. And you got to give kudos to the Steelers. They have a really good defense. So I think the Bills get their first easy win of the year.
Yeah, I think this is one of those ones where the Bills get their win, and it was last week was one of those ones where, you know, like you said, special teams shit down the leg, and also just, I mean, it's a good defense that they were playing against. This week now it's a statement game, you know? Mm-hmm. It's like, all right, that was the rust is off now. Now let's fucking go do something. Niners at Eagles.
This is a tough one.
Before week 1, I would have said this is an easy 49ers pick. Before week 1, I would have said easy 49ers pick.
Honestly, before yesterday, I would have said it. And then as soon as the running back announced he got ACL surgery or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, and the Eagles' offense looked good.
It did. Now, how much of that is the Falcons really are bad?
I mean, that's the second part, right?
Is how much of that is that the Falcons are just a terrible football team. But I am going to go with the Eagles.
Oh, okay. I can get that in here. Let's see here. Fedge picked the Niners. 49ers. And I'm going to pick the 49ers, too. I think that the Mostert injury hurts them, but I feel like they have enough weapons to make up for it. And I think that, like, being able to run around with Debo, being able to run around with Juice, being able to, they have so many players that are multi-role players that I feel like that won't hurt them too much. But I don't know. I think this is going to be a good game. I think this will be one of the better games of the week. And then going from one of the better games of the week, to this game, we got Rams at Indianapolis. This is Rams by 1,000,000.
Oh, yeah.
Fetch says Rams, you say Rams. I'm actually going to make this my lock of the week.
Lock of the week.
Lock of the week. Doing it early. I said it throughout the Sunday night play-by-play. Stafford looks weird in a Rams uniform, and I don't think anyone can deny that. Just because we've seen him for 12 years in the freaking Detroit Blues. But that offense with him there is a completely different animal.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was going to be a different animal. I didn't realize it was going to be that much of a different animal. You know what I mean?
They can throw the ball down the field now.
That's the thing, right? It's like the first throw that he did. I'm watching it, I'm just like, that's like, they didn't even really use Robert Woods. Like, that's the thing that I was thinking about. Like, I'm sitting there watching, I'm like, there's a name that I haven't heard yet. Why haven't I heard this name yet? And I was like, it's fucking Robert Woods.
Although the lack of a running attack is going to hurt them eventually.
It will, but I think Henderson's going to do okay. To be honest with you. I mean, down the road, yeah, it could get a little bit, But also, remember, they do have Sonny Michel, too, now. So that'll be interesting to see how he plays out.
Because he's really good.
Mm-hmm. Raiders at Steelers.
I really want to pick the Raiders, but I'm not going to. The Steelers' defense is too good.
So I'm going to pick the Raiders. You and Fedge are both picking the Steelers.
I'm going to pick the Steelers strictly because I think the Steelers, they actually can run the ball now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's a concerted effort where they try to run the football. They use all those jet sweeps, and that's how they protect Roethlisberger. And they got weapons. So it's just a matter of getting it to them. I don't think the Raiders... I don't think the Raiders are going to be able to stop them.
See, that's... I think... I don't know if the Raiders are going to be able to, fully stop them, but the Raiders' defense is actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Yeah. There was moments where... there was one play where I think it was Hollywood, and it was either Hollywood or Watkins ran across the field and because it was cover 3, they got a fucking linebacker on him and was wide open. Other than that, though, there was a lot of times where it was just like they were just locking him down, or they were all right there. Like, we had a hard time running the ball on them, you know. And I think that their edge rushers in Yannick and Max Crosby, I think is his name if I remember correctly, it's a mean combination. They just come up field. So I think this is going to be one of those things where I think this is going to be another good game, but I'm going to go Raiders. After they kicked my ass last week. Bengals and Bears, I don't think we need to talk much about this one. I'm going Bengals.
Bengals.
Jeff went Bears. That's interesting. I can't go Bears until Matt Nagy is out of that team. I can never go Bears. I'm sorry. He's just so it's just the fact that. Did you see the thing that Goodwin said about it?
No.
They asked him what it was like playing up against Jalen Ramsey, because apparently this is the first time he's played against Jalen Ramsey or something like that. And Goodwin's response was basically like, "Oh yeah, so Jalen Ramsey's one of the best corners in the league. He's been in the Pro Bowl. He's done this. He's done that. He's done this. He's done that. It's also kind of hard to do it to beat him or contest against him when all your routes are 10 yards deep."
It's true.
And that was his response, and it was like, "Oh, okay," just immediately putting Nagy on blast, and I love it. But I mean, yeah, no, I think Burrows looked good. I mean, we said it.
Burrows looked good.
We were saying it last year too. We were saying, it's like as much as we don't like Burrows as a pick. I mean, all three of us said that he looks good. I mean, we're not gonna be like those other people where it's like they'll stick to their guns or change their opinions. Like, no, we said that he was gonna be bad, and he's looked good. He's proven us wrong. So, Texans at Browns.
Lock of the week.
So it's funny that you say that because Jeff also has this as his lock of the week.
Oh, I'll give it to Jeff. I can lock another one.
Okay, so you're going to go Browns as well. Well, I was going to say either that or literally we can just wait. It's one of the two.
Brownies by 1,000,000.
So I'm gonna be the unpopular one here. I'm gonna say fucking Texans.
Well, thank you for the free pick. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. I like I said, just watching Tyrod Taylor on a couple plays reminded me of him in college and how good he was.
You forgot who he was playing against.
I mean, that is a fact. But at the same time, though,
I can't name a single player on the Jags defense.
Yeah, you can. There's that Miles Jack.
He still plays there, poor guy. He's got to get the hell out of there, Jesus.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Texans. I'll go the upset. Fuck it, why not? Saints at Panthers. Saints by 1,000,000. No, I'm gonna go Saints. This is gonna be another. I think it's gonna be a better game than what it looks like it would be. Fedge says Saints.
Yeah, Jameis, let's go.
Who we know about them Saints? I don't know if that's how you said it or not, but
who'd that say they're gonna beat them Saints?
Oh,
not the Panthers.
There we
not
go.
the Panthers.
Not the Panthers. Jameis looks good. Their defense looks just like the normal thing. And I mean, if I could be wrong, but didn't they sign Lattimore to a contract extension immediately after the game?
Yeah, pretty much.
So I mean, right there, that just tells you everything you need to know about what's going on in New Orleans. It's business as usual. They just have a quarterback now that can actually put the ball downfield.
Yeah, if he keeps playing smart football and he only has to throw for 150 yards and they can win by 6 touchdowns.
Yeah,
it's going to be a good year.
I mean, what he had 5 touchdowns, right?
Yeah, 5 touchdown passes on 150 yards passing.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing is you look at that and some people say oh that's whatever, that's just a smart quarterback. If you're letting your quarterback throw the ball in the red zone, which that's basically what it was.
That's called being very good in the red zone.
And he's that proficient. There we go, big words. With it, yeah, fuck it. Let him sling it. All right, moving on. 4:00 games. Vikings at Cardinals.
Cardinals. The Vikings showed that they struggle against good receivers and a quarterback that can throw the football. And that's all the Cardinals do.
I was going to say, Vikings just show that they struggle. I still don't think that, like, there's some people that make the Vikings out to be like this, like, underdog, like they're gonna come up and they're gonna take it from these other teams. They're not. They're a middle of the pack fucking team in the NFC. Like, until otherwise,
in the NFC North, they're right there.
Yeah.
The NFC North is pretty bad right now.
Oh yeah, but I mean, like that. I mean, like that's fine. When the NFC West is as good as it is, like it fucking doesn't matter what the other conferences are.
Exactly.
It's so dumb how good that conference is. It's fucking unreal. Cardinals across the board. All three of us going Cards, which doesn't surprise me. This next one won't surprise me either. Falcons at Bucks. I mean,
Bucks.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't even need to ask. Don't even worry. Don't even need to ask. Don't even need to talk about this game. I mean, let's just be honest here. Titans and Seahawks. Like, I'm not even joking. We're not talking about it. Titans and Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Oh, Fedge is going, Titans. I'm going Seahawks, too.
I don't know why Jeff keeps loving on the Titans, man.
So
until they prove that they can actually use Julio Jones in this offense, I don't care.
Well,
Julio Jones is in this offense.
So for me, it's more the fact of, like, I have, like, so far this season, mind you, it's only one game, right? Let Russ cook. That was the saying all of last year, and already this year, Russ is cooking. Right? Him and fucking Lockett and him and Metcalf look unstoppable. And the Titans' defensive secondary, I don't think is that good.
What? You don't think they're that good?
As we just saw from the Cardinals kicking the shit out of them, you know?
Forget their defensive secondary. Chandler Jones got 5 sacks, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing, is like... And also, what did Derrick Henry do?
That's the thing. If you get up on this team...
They have to throw,
they can't come back.
I saw, as much as I love him, and you know especially, I love Taylor Lewan, right? As much as I love him, he got his ass beat by Budda Baker, and by beat I mean Budda Baker ran him over.
He got exposed the entire game by Chandler Jones.
Oh yeah, I mean Chandler Jones literally just said this is my game, this is my year.
People forget Chandler Jones is playing for pretty much his final big contract.
Mm-hmm. And also, they brought over T.J. Watt. I mean, not T.J. They brought over J.J. Watt. He now has to compete against J.J. As much as people will probably be like, oh, that doesn't happen. Yes, it does. Fucking, as soon as you get two big-name players on a team, they're both competing against each other. Let's see who can do better. And Chandler Jones is better. Cowboys at Chargers. Oh, this is in L.A.
I don't know. I really liked I thought the Cowboys looked really good, so I'm gonna go with the Cowboys.
See, so you're going Cowboys. Fedge is going Cowboys. It's that thing. Cowboys this year look really good. Chargers, I'm still thinking of what they did last year, and now that they have Derwin James in, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't look that. I mean, I'm going Cowboys.
Don't get me wrong, that could be a game that the Chargers win.
Yes. I think
the Cowboys play that way every week. They're going to win a lot of football games this year.
This is another really good game. And I love how each week right now there's been like three games that beforehand you can look at and go, that's going to be a really good game. Speaking of really good games, Sunday Night Football, you can catch it live here on the channel. I'm gonna be, god damn it, I can't believe it. I'm gonna be fucking doing a live play-by-play of the Chiefs at the Ravens. As a Ravens fan, I'm picking Chiefs. Fedge is picking Chiefs.
I choose the Chefs, and it's my lock of the week.
Oh, really? You just gotta put that extra little sting on me, huh?
The Chefs are going to win by about 25 points.
I mean, we every game that we play, like, this is our kryptonite. The Chiefs have been the Ravens' kryptonite since fucking Lamar took over. Like, especially with the injuries.
It's going to be a great game for Le'Veon Bell to start and then not do anything.
Yeah, I mean, like, it would be interesting to see because, like, you could tell during the Ravens Raiders game that there wasn't a lot of snaps and a lot of reps taken between the running backs and the quarterbacks. for the Reed stuff because they're just and
I mean they gotta find a way to fix that offense, to be honest with you, because without a running back, you can't just keep doing everything that you're doing.
Exactly.
It's not gonna work.
And we let go of Cannon.
Yeah, you didn't tell me that they signed Nick Cannon, dude.
I'm sorry.
Dude's a baller.
I got too obsessed with watching Drumline again. And we just put our left guard on IR too. So
that's good.
And Villanueva looked, oh my god. I think I could have went out there and played a better game. Monday Night Football. Lions and Packers. God, the primetime games this week. Jesus.
Upset of the week.
You going Lions?
Lions.
Fedge is going Pack.
Upset of the week.
This is one of those ones where it's like, my heart says Packers, but my brain says Packers, but my heart says Lions.
The Lions finally get over the hump with Dan Campbell, and they beat the Packers.
I'm gonna go Packers simply just because I want to see if Aaron Rodgers is really right by saying like, oh yeah, last week was a fluke, like that sort of thing.
I don't know.
Yeah, there was one. There was one
could show up and win by 50, and I'll still sit there and go, "It's the Lions. Who cares?"
Well, like that was the thing is like him coming out and being like, "Oh yeah, I was just kind of, yeah, whatever, it's just week one or whatever that thing." It's like there was one interception that he threw where he literally just hucked it towards just in the middle of the field, like there was no one like there, like that was the one where I'm sitting and I'm like, that doesn't seem right. Like some of the other, because he threw like 3 interceptions, right, or something like that. Mm-hmm. Some of the other ones, I'm sitting there like, okay, there was some pressure in his face. It got tipped. Like that was just a great play by the defender. That one, he literally just threw it in the middle of the field, and it was like second down in the middle of the third quarter. Like it wasn't anything special. Yeah. It was just like, whoo, all right, whatever. I'm off the field now. Like
exactly, he doesn't care.
I guess the thing is like it's weird, especially with the whole way the whole offseason went, and then him still coming back. Like I just that whole thing's weird. But there we go, guys. That's our picks for the week. Let us know what you guys think down in the comments down below. Let us know what your picks are, what your locks are, and which one of us is the biggest idiot for the pick that we made.
Go Lions!
Go Lions! And as always. You got anything to say, Rob?
Go Lions.
All right, there we go. Fedge normally
Lions.
Fedge normally does the COVID stuff, but I don't know if there was really any big names.
I gave you Mekhi Becton.
Yeah.
He's injured.
I gave a few Ravens, so I mean I feel like that's really about it.
That's all I got for you, man.
There we go. We're pros. We're fucking pros of this.
I know zero about COVID.
Depending on where you are. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Stay safe, and we talk to y'all later. Bye.
Bye.